Bwah. Bwah, bwah. Bwah, bwah. Doom, 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 doom. Bwah. Can you believe my husband puts up with this BS every day? So, hey, friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku. So just so happy beyond words. The Saturnine box has been released, and I think I'm more excited about this than Sons of Slanesh. I have so much building and painting to do over these next few months, but I am super excited. We are totally opening this in this video, and I'm going to do a video opening my Sons of Slanesh because she got modifications to make to her Emperor's Children army. So if you're unaware, our good friends at the Warhammer for the 30K Age of Darkness have put out um, new rules, which for me is fine because I've barely been playing the tabletop game for just over a year, so I'm not as invested in the rules as everyone else. So now I feel like I can start out on a level playing field with everyone else, and we're doing like some graduated games to learn our stuff. And I do love that my models still work, so it's not like I have to redo my army. I get to add to my army. I like the idea now of being able to like pick and choose. I had these grand visions of all of these, you know, armies I was going to have. No, she has an Emperor's Children army. Everyone else can be a kill team that I want. However, with our pre-order, because we pre-ordered, ugh, oh my god, so heavy. Why did I buy all? Oh yeah, because I'm crazy. We did go ahead and opt for the new Libras as well. So in the box, you do get a rule book. Oh my god, it's heavy. But we, she played the heretics, so she needed her Libra Hereticus. Um, I left my little handy tool on my desk, and I'm not at my desk. I haven't filmed in front of my chair in a while. I moved my office. I moved it around, so Shh. ASMR. Wait, that wasn't very ASMR-y. There we go. Shh. I'm very excited. So let's look at the art. I was going to do a live reaction to the new stuff, but you know what? I like to be surprised. I'm jumping straight to the Emperor's Children, by the way, page 125. I'm jumping straight to my army, but I considered doing a live react, but I've had such foul luck with that kind of thing. The algorithm does not bless me in that regard. So I'm kind of glad that it wasn't spoiled for me though, because now I have firsthand true experience. So the Emperor's Children in Libra Hereticus. Ooh, new book smell. Oh, so great. Let's see here. The third Legion. The third. Emperor's Children. The third. Let's see. Reading voice. The Emperor's Children were the only legion to bear the Emperor's own name and his own standard, the great Palatine Attila. Granted to them by his own hand, few were ever so honored among them, and few had less cause to betray a father than they. Given the plaudits and accolades accorded them, few could doubt they were the embodiment of what the Emperor intended the Legiones Astartes to be. Noble in action and aspect, excelling in all matters, strong, civilized, firm of purpose, and loyal to the core. From this height they descended into treachery, to the lowest and vilest of creatures, enslaved to pride and consumed by desires that no natural power could fulfill. They spelled fulfill wrong. The history of their deeds before their fall is not simply a history of what they were and what they have achieved, but as with others that turned a traitor, a history of how they created their own doom. Far as the ancient texts say, I goeth before destruction. And seldom has this proverb been more apt than in the case of the third legion of the Space Marines. Betrayal changed the Emperor's children beyond recognition. Their quest for perfection became a hunger for excess, and they finely balanced order of the Legion structure, twisted until it shattered. This new legion showed its commitment to Horus's cause through cruel massacres and brutal conquest. The indifference they showed for the suffering of friend and foe alike, a sign of the change that had overtaken the Emperor's children. Despite this, it would be the martial prowess of the Emperor's children that formed the stable foundations of the War Master's Rebellion. See, you don't just get the books for the rules, you get the books for the lore. Like, I'm not sad the old rule books are old. One, you can still choose to play the old rules amongst your friends. Let's be clear about that. And then two, there's so much lore, there's so much art in the books. You know, I've got, whoo, hoo, hoo. Look at all these surgical augments. Sonic Lance. This device emits a focused blast of sonic energy onto the foe. Sonic Shriekers. Oh, that Phoenix Warden, the personal god of the Primarch himself. Okay, well, they never let us play named characters. Granted, she has two Fulgrums. I have the Forge World Fulgrim, and Hubs bought me the new 40k Demon Prince Fulgrim. I'm spoiled. Let's see. Ooh, check out the Rights of War. Yeah, no one ever plays named characters. We play narrative events, and in the narrative, unless it makes sense for the Primarch to be there, and they are worth so much. I mean, Primarchs take up as much points as frickin' like 3 dreadnoughts or a Titan, a little Titan. So, let's see. Rights of War, Legion Tactica. All models with the Emperor's Children trait, excluding models with the vehicle type, are subject to the following rule: flawless execution. Ooh. Um, let's see. Gambit, Paragon of Excellence. This Gambit allows controlling player a bonus to focus the roll. Oh, so many. Here's what I'm going to focus on right now is learning my Legion. The basic rules and what applies to my Legion. I tried to learn too much the first time. So if you're newer to playing like me, don't try to learn everything. Learn your army inside and out. There's so many rights of war in here. Oh my god, is that the new... Is this the size of the new dreadnought compared to the army? Oh, he big beefy boy. She's building a stompy robot army. She got 2 Cerastus Knights, a Knight Castigator, and a Knight Lancer. I love these words, by the way. I just got my armigers built. They're about to be primed. I'm going with a gold theme on these guys. It's all Emperor's Children. The other half of the Heresy box is not for me. It's for my husband. I was going to do a Sally army with it. I'll see if he still wants it, because I'd like an army that people can play against me when they're learning the game. So I think that's going to be that box's purpose. Fulgrim is 425 points. You know how many points my dadgum little Warhound Titan is? He's like 750. So he's just under a Titan. I mean, it's like having a knight. Yeah, he's crazy. He has the lamb bread and the firebird. Whew. And I have him, this model right here. I have him over there in my giant pile. I'm having the day that I'm actually doing this in real time because the box just came out, and I'm having surgery on the 6th of August. So she will be sitting in bed building things when she's not asleep. So, Fulgrim transfigured into the, say it with me now, Angel Exterminators. Let's see here. Of course, there's a Lord Commander Eidolon. Found him at Adepticon. Lucius, didn't care about having a Lucius. I don't like Lucius. Salt Harvitz, don't have him. Wouldn't mind having one. The Phoenix Terminator squad. We'll talk about that in the next video. Recording. Let's see, Palatine Blades, got a ton of those. The Cacophony. I always spell cacophony wrong. It's spelled with a K, not a C, because faux Latin. So their may include up to 5 additional Cora at 25 points per model. I have 30 Cacophony because I've learned that the Cacophony in my army are quite powerful. So she gonna have stompy robots and screamers. I'm gonna scream at you from across the board. You play me at Adepticon, you gonna see 3 things: knights, cacophony, and a titan. No, I'm joking. I gotta get in the new rules to see how to build my army. I do love the artist renderings, the straight purple. Is it going to be my inspiration? No. I'm True Emperor's Children. Everything's different. But oh, you also get these for the artwork. So I've got to read more about my different vehicles. I'm not great with it. I'll never be able to paint that well. There's a reason she's doing a Doom Scythe for a Adepticon for Golden Demon and not this mofo. Look at him. Who did this? I'll probably say at the bottom. Nope, doesn't. Beautiful. I hope I can do justice building him. I don't want to take too much inspiration from what they've done, because when you're building your models and painting your models, it's your army. You're going to put so much work into it. I mean, yeah, there is you want to stay true to the legion you represent, but there's a reason that there's 2 missing Primarchs. That's the gap for you to be creative. If none of the legions resonate with you, there you go, be creative. Let's see here. Ooh, look at the Praetor. I like the Praetor. Oh, I'm going to have 2 Praetors now. I have to choose a Praetor. Find out I can't have an Apothecary. That's not a thing for me. Oh, is this the new Dreadnought, Emperor's Children? No, that's a Contemptor. My Contemptor is shiny. And then it goes to the Iron Warriors. Don't care about them. You and your 150 daggum dice in 1 turn. See, new rules. Even the playing field. I said what I said. Or is it the Iron Hands? One of you irons. So, yeah. So, book 1. And then, what is my next book? The next book we got, of course, is the Libre Astartes, still in the cellophane. And then this one I'm super excited about. Hubs popped for the Libre Questores, the Knights. So the Knights are not Titans. Let's be real clear about that. Oh, wait. Shh. I'm not an ASMR channel. So the Libre Questores. So what are these guys? I'm so glad you asked. Reading voice. The Knights and Titans Army book. Remember, Knights and Titans. 2 different things. The ultimate engines of war in the Imperium were the battle Titans and Knights. Huge machines capable of leveling cities and obliterating entire armies, sworn to the service of the host of the Great Crusade by binding oaths. The warriors that piloted these towering engines followed their allies into the fires of the Horus Heresy. Within this book, the Knight households and the Titan legions are detailed in their full glory, loosed upon the battlefield of the Horus Heresy. Presented herein are the details of the towering war machines and supporting warriors of those renowned hosts, both those that fought for and against the Emperor of mankind. This includes army list profiles for these forces, allowing players to build and field Knight household armies to add as detachments of Knights or even battle Titans to their armies. This book also includes the vows of the Knight household, and the rules represent the towering scale of Titans on the battlefield. Whoa. My poor husband. I'm like this all the time. Okay, so you don't remember, it's not just, it's the lore, it's the art. It's glorious. Don't look at my nails. They're about to get done. I can't have nail polish next week. I'm about to go get my acrylics and everything removed. I have to get my hair braided too. Get my hair braided this week. One night. Oh. Households of the Questores Familia. We're going to have to read. We're going to have some reading videos because I'm about to learn with y'all. It's gonna be great. Look at this. The Questores Knights Amelia. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, let's see here. I'm looking for my knights. Yeah, Makira come blah, 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 blah. Attachment, blah blah blah, night household, blah blah blah, rank, prime advantage, blah 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 blah. There it is. House Warlock, Cerastus Knight Castigator. Look, he's already full one purple. That's kind of great. Yay! This guy right here. Oh man, they're beautiful. I am so into it. The knight models and bases, there's characteristics, how they move. So here's the thing about the knights I've been told, which I don't know. So everything that I've added to my army has literally been like, ooh, that's cool. I want it. Like that's literally been my thought process. Or, hey, you would like this here. And someone gave me a thing. It's never been, oh, this is the most powerful thing ever. I'm going to do that. No, what's in the box? What's in the box? I want that. Ooh, that's pretty. I want that. Ooh, big stuffy robot. I want that. What I've been told, and this is why I bring it up. Okay, let me back up a little bit. At the Con of Adepts, one of the people I played, and if you're watching my video, you know exactly who you are. You made somebody cry. I'm not going to forget that. That was me. It's just a game. Anyway. But I did bring my Titan last year, and I'm going to bring him this year. It's just a vehicle. Don't be intimidated by the Titans. I bring it because it looks cool. I didn't build my Titan to dominate the battlefield. I built him because he's cool. And he's a Woodbears themed Titan. He is the Bane of Monarchia, the vengeful spirit that arose from the ashes of the perfect city to seek righteous vengeance against Rabute and his sons. Here's the whole story. But when I put that Titan on the table in the 3,000 point game, the person I was playing was like, what is that? And I was like, it's a Titan. You're allowed to bring a Titan? It's a 3,000 point game. And I brought him to show off. I brought him, like, that's half the fun of these things is like people looking at your army and going, wow, that's cool. Or how did you do that? Man, look, I am so impressed at your artistic skill. Like, that's half of it. That's 3/4 of it. Then there's the game, at least for me. And he freaked out so much about the Titan that, like, it ruined the game because he spent the whole game just trying to figure out how to destroy the Titan. And honestly, my little Warhound is not the most powerful Titan. It is such a vehicle. I rolled 15 ones on its bolter wand. 15. It has 15 dice at one time. Yeah, and I rolled 15 ones. It's still luck of the dice no matter what it is. But I've been told, I say that because once I purchased my knights, I got one at Adepticon and I got one here locally, is that the knights can be rather hard to take down and they can hit from a long distance and they hit hard. Didn't know that. I thought they looked cool. That's literally why I bought them. I'm not a Magic player. I gotta quit picking on the Magic players. But I'm not trying to buy my way to the top. I just, if it's cool, I get it. Like, I like my Finn. Like, literally, he was $5. Great find. But that's just how I am. Like, I was like, oh, I want that. So when you're up against other folks' armies, it's like, oh my God, I can't beat this. We're there to have fun. Now, look, I know that there's a competitive edge to everything. And there are things I'm competitive about. Like my fried chicken being better than yours. Competitive about that. But just enjoy the game, okay? There it is. Knight Questores, Knight Magera, Knight Styrx, and Knight Castigator. So my Knight Questores is a 400 point model. Ooh. Auto repair on a 5+ roll, explodes on a 6+. That's the other reason I like big stompy robots. Shoot my robot. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm giving away all my tactics. I'm gonna plant my big stompy robot in the middle of your army. He may never shoot you. Blow him up. I dare you. I'm taking everyone out with me. Let's see here. This model must have 2 options from the following, or Reaper Chainsword, Thunder Gauntlet, mounted those all come with the model. I can't say half of this stuff. Let's see here. I built everything. So weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4. What was M? I forgot what M is, but it's 12. Armor front is 13, rear is 11. It's got 10 hull points. Yeah, so he beefy boy. So that's the Questores. What do the M stand for? I have to look it up. But my Knight Castigator has 12 hull points, front 13, rear 11. And they're vehicles. These are called vehicle knights. Yeah. Ooh, they can also blow up. Yeah, blow up my knight. Do it. I dare you. Although I know I can't have knights and titans in the same army. But what I do want to do, if I can fit it into my schedule, there is a scale size game of Titanicus people use with their big titans. I want to put my little warhound in it and my knights. So that'll be fun to play with other havers of knights. Now, let's get to this. Ugh, oh my God. It's got tape on it, doesn't it? Yes. Do I have something near me that I can get this tape off with without having to get up? I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through at all. I am in a part of my office where I do not have everything handy in reach. All my cutty things are over there, and I don't feel like getting up. Let's see here. Digging through things, digging through things. Looking for something that just has an edge to it. Oop, not that. That's a bunch of parts and pieces to stuff. I have so many things to paint. I'm getting faster at painting, though. I'm very proud of myself. Oh, this'll do. A piece of my incense holder. It's sharp enough to cut tape. Got it. Be creative. Ain't nobody figure out how not to stand up than somebody determined to be lazy. So on the back of this looks like this is painted in salamander colors. That green, or that's the is that Horace green or Sally green? Probably Horace green. They're not the same green. Okay, like even though those aren't my armies, they're not the same green. But I rocks with Vulcan. Okay, some stuff we're familiar with. This is a revelation. I know some other games have done it this way. I don't have my snips with me, but these are, I'll clean these up later. But have you seen the original measuring sticks for G-dubs? Yeah, we all have, and we all hate them. Those long red sticks. What they finally did was copied from other games. And now we have a 24-inch measurer that you can paint and read the freaking numbers. That red one, it's shiny red, and they just stamp them. You can't see the numbers or the markings. They're stupid. This is fantastic, and it's a smack stick. So if somebody makes somebody cry over a freaking tabletop game, not cool, man. Not cool. Anywho, not cool. We all know what this is. Blast templates. So there's not much interesting to look at when you're, because it is literally a box of sprues. But there is something in here I want to see. So I've done this enough that I can look at pieces and be like, I know what that is. That's a Praetor. You know how I know it's a Praetor? Cape. There's a cape. Yep. Oh, the Praetor sprue. There's 2 Praetor sprues. So 2 sets of Praetoring. I want to see. Oh man, I don't want to get stuff completely out of order. I'm looking for the dreadnought. There's a new dreadnought in here, and that's really what I'm looking for. I have a friend who. Oh, that's a piece of it. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see his scale, a piece of him that I recognize, just to think about it next to others. This is the new dreadnought. Oh, he big beefy boy. That is the pilot. Well, the entombed space marine. I guess we shouldn't really call them pilots. It's a whole different thing. Nice. I want to dig down in here and get to the dice. What is this? Army pieces. So there are 40 troops in here. Here's something new that I hadn't seen in other boxes. Game tokens. So markers. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hadn't seen tokens and markers in other big boxes like this for like the 30K games. I don't play 40K except for Kill Team. And I use my 40K models in one-page rules. But so if those are in there, I don't know because I don't deal with that. I'm digging. I want the daggum book out of here to make this box easier to store things. And there's a poster. There's always a poster. Woohoo! Whoa. We like that. Look how big he is. Big, big, beefy boy. I'm excited about the new Terminators as well. There's 6 of them. Will my husband get 3 of them? I'm gonna let y'all ponder that. That's something for the ancients to decide. Is this the book? Yes. Oh, getting the book out makes it so less hard to deal with. Oh, they got an introductory rule book. Okay, I'm getting the stuff out. I'm looking for the dice now. Dice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Whoop, there they are. The dice are nothing. This is the base for the new Dreadnought. Holy cow. That's huge. Okay. He is big beefy boy. Yeah, let's get these back in here. Now this box becomes way easier to handle because the books aren't in here. Oh my god, it's a million times lighter. The dice are nothing to write home about. They're just white dice that are going to stay in the box for now because they don't thrill me. I am going to go ahead and pull out the measuring stick and get that painted. Since I'll be doing surgery prep over the next few days, I'm just going to have some fun with models and building. I got some house projects I'm going to finish tomorrow night. So that I'm ready for that. So let's pull things out. Transfers that I'm never gonna use. I'm not good at these. I've been given instructions many times on how to use them. And guess who has a mental block? So, yeah, those are never getting used. Okay, so here's something I'm kind of happy about. Introduction to the rules. Other boxes I've gotten haven't had this. When I say other boxes, I'm looking at my stack over here because I haven't opened the Emperor's Children box. That's my next video, my next Warhammer video. But when I think about the Age of Darkness box, the first one we got, and my Titanicus boxes, which I built my first Little Titan. I love the Little Titans. I know I'm gonna love that game. But I think about those, like, they didn't have that. This condensed version. This is going to help me learn while I'm waiting for surgeryness. I'm not going to take my phone with me next week, so I think I'm going to take this with me. It's got movement reactions. It's full color. Shooting phase and all that. Okay. Look, stay with me. More of this, G-dubs. More of this. This is great. Okay? Yeah, this is going to be hospital reading for me. Looking forward to it. Not the hospital. I am looking forward to getting my hernia fixed. My God. It's only like that big, but ooh. The doctor said the little ones cause way more trouble. This. Look what they did. Look at this. I love the Forest Heresy. Okay, so we got cheater cards in here. Good, good. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. Oh my God. Static Cling. On Static Cling. There we go. Yep. The little cheat cards. Let's see. Oh, there's more in them. Cool, cool. So this, like, is the quick reference guide for rolling and stuff, like what hits, what damages, and all that. But they've taken it and moved it to, like, pin. What does that mean? The unit cannot move, rush, or charge. The unit may not pursue, disengage combat, stunned, suppress, rooted. Like, I'm super happy that they've gone into more detail on the cheat one, on the small version, because I promise you, the guy that made the person cry, he also pretty sure he cheated in all his rounds because he was using lack of knowledge of the rules. Which I get it. There's one in every crowd. Everybody wants to win. What, and you gained what by doing that? Like, what was even the point? But he would use the rules in a way that they meant something that they didn't mean, and he wouldn't give anyone a chance to look it up in the book. I'm like, I'm not sure that means what you think it means. But now, not only do they tell you what it means, but the page reference is on here too in the book. So this is going into the rule book. But ooh, let's compare. Where's my other Age of Darkness? Reach. So this is the original rule book. Look at that. Well loved. Just beautiful. New one. I'm not sad to have both. Boy, there's a thumbnail. Yeah. I'm gonna look to see if we got some lore in here. There's the Great Crusade. I've read a lot of the Primarch stuff, so I want to. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this old Earth drawing. Oh my god. Oh, it's so pretty. Age of Strife. I'm gonna flip to something that I know about. Oh, or something I don't know about. Oh, there's not a bunch of Primarch stuff I'm not seeing just yet. Oh no, it's here. Okay, it's here. It's after this, the Saturnine. I keep saying Saturnine. Saturnine. Anyway, oh, look at it. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so beautiful. If I'm going to be entombed forever in a war machine, that's the one. Not as sad as I could be. Oh, having witnessed firsthand the S-15, the sheer power of the Saturnine siege Terminator armor, Patarabo, Primarch of the 4th Legion, was quick to adopt it into his own ranks. By the height of the siege of Inwit on 012 M31, the Iron Warriors were able to field an entire heavy assault company equipped with the pattern, and many of these warriors participated in some of the most bitter engagements of the Siege of Terror, where they fought at Lionsgate, Gorgon Bar, and apparently the Saturnine Wall. Oh! Terminator armor and new big beefy. So my warriors that I have are Mark 6 armor. I got the beakies. I got beakies and I have Mark 3s. There's a whole story behind those. But I believe in this box what we get are older models, older armor, which is the Mark 2s. So super excited about that. And that's the Crusade armor. And as I'm learning new skills for painting and whatnot, I'm really trying to challenge myself to get more of that weathering look. As much as I like them to be bright and shiny, I am trying to make sure that I'm better at effects and stuff like that. So the rule book is massive, and there's a ton of art in here. This is a heavy book. This is a heavy book. Now I have 2 heavy books. you know, okay, actually I have like 6, but that's the fun. When you're playing things like Warhammer, I'm gonna set these over here with the other books because my hands can only deal with that for so long. Ooh, I need to figure out where he's gonna go. I'll figure it out, but he's going back here somewhere. Um, it's like, why so many books? Why all of this? Why can't they make it easier? Warhammer is not just Warhammer, but when you think about the Star Wars and Star Trek tabletop games, the Lord of the Rings, you're not just playing a game, you're playing an adventure within a universe that you're attached to. So for me, at least, I can only speak from a place of I. We know how I feel about that. But speaking from a place of me, when I'm playing my Emperor's Children, like I'm in the battle during the Horus Heresy. And it's just a fun bit of escapism, no different than a video game, only it's right in front of you. I recently started playing D&D with my family. Had no idea how fun D&D was. There's like nothing. Like it's all words. But I mean there's just as many books as the Horus Heresy and all this stuff. But you're literally just using your imaginations and cooperating and going on adventuring and getting to know each other. It is so much fun. And when you have good creators of adventures, like I want to get to the point where I can be, a DM, where I can help people learn the rules in the game and create adventure scenarios where people want to play. And that's always been like my champion song on my channel, like create an environment where people want to play. I don't mind that they come out with new rules and stuff because that's more people who might get interested. And there's nothing that prevents me from playing the old rules amongst friends. Maybe a tournament won't let me do that, but there's nothing that stops me from doing that, like just down at the local game store, right? So I look at it as an opportunity. I know there's so much in here, but my office can only take so much messing up in a day. So I am excitedly going to stack my books, and then I'm going to prepare to do next week's video, which is going to be on the Sons of Slanesh box. I have not opened it yet. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for the next box.